everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today is a special video. It is a Mother's Day collaboration with none other than Jamie from SimpleRoots SimpleLiving. She is amazing, guys. You've got to go check her out. I will have a little bit more about her later on, but first let's jump into this first project. So for this first project, I want to frost these glasses, but I don't, or mason jars, sorry. But I can't get outside, it's raining, so I'm going to do the next best thing. So I'm taking some matte Mod Podge, and I'm going to go over the jars with one coat, and I'm going to let that coat dry. And then while it's drying, I am going to take this brown from Americana, and I'm going to give the lid one coat for now of the brown. And now I'm taking these two pictures that I printed out in black and white of my boys and then one of my stepkids. And I am just tearing at it until it's the right size. And then I'm going to Mod Podge it to the mason jar. And then, but before I do that, I do end up taking some of the brown paint, and I just kind of go around the edges to kind of age the picture a little bit, if you will. And then I just Mod Podge it to the jar. So now I'm just taking the brown and I'm doing another coat on each of the lids. And then after that, I'm going to take the Mod Podge and I am going to do another entire coat on both jars just to seal everything in. Now I'm just taking some, it's like a thicker jute. I got it off Amazon, and I am going to take that and just a little bit of the super glue gel, and I'm going to attach just the edge to each of the jars with the super glue. And then I'm just going to take hot glue and run it around the top of the jar. I do go around the jar twice and then, cut the end off there. And then after playing around with some flowers, I decided to use these Love Sola flowers. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, but anyway, and that is pretty much it for this project. I just absolutely I love those kids. The picture of my boys, that's my absolute favorite picture of them. Yeah, I just absolutely love them. Let me know what you guys think. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first project. I wanted to, again, remind you that this is a collaboration with Jamie from SimpleRoots SimpleLiving. She is so amazing. She does so many different types of projects. You won't believe what you see. So please go check her out. I will leave the video link and the link to her channel in the description box down below. Check her out, give her some love, let her know that Tammy sent you, and let's get back to the projects. So for this next project, it's a very, very easy project. I found this beautiful, planter, vase, whatever you want to call it, actually at Shaw's of all places, a grocery store. But anyways, I cut out some vinyl with my Cricut, and I am just going to transfer it onto the planter. So you can see here that I'm kind of playing around with the vinyl. I actually lost one of my number ones that I had cut out when I was weeding. So I had to go back and I printed out a couple extra ones and was able to kind of finagle it and get it back together so that it read the 1999. So I told you it was very simple. I know it's hard to read. It says, "You are loved always." And then Ethan, 1996, and Justin, 1999. I added some of the white rocks and those clear gems and some flowers, and I think it's just beautiful. Let me know what you guys think. So for the next project, I'm going to be making a sign with my siblings, and you'll see why I snicker later on. But for now, I am taking this Easter sign. I'm taking the hanger off because I'm going to reuse it. And then I'm just taking some craft paper and I'm going to cut a piece out so that later on I can cover up the back of my sign and make it look just a little bit more polished and completed. So now I'm going to take these. They're the small stir sticks that I got at Lowe's. They were like, I don't know, 98 cents or something like that for a 10 pack. And I'm just going to measure the sticks out to the lengths that I need them. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. And now I am going to just glue down the craft paper to the back, and then I'll just trim the edges. And now I'm pulling up my new toy. It's a tiny tabletop saw. It is so cute. I can't use the regular big table saw right now. So I invested in this smaller version. And I was having a hard time with the guide getting it on. So I figured I could just do it without. I know I shouldn't, but I did. So here I'm just trimming down all of the stir sticks so that they will be the length that I need. And now I'm just going to take the Waverly white chalk paint and I'm going to go over the sign as well as the stir sticks. And I'm just going to give them all one coat. So now while the stir sticks are drying, I'm just going to make some of the lines to make it look like that shiplap like everybody does. So I'm just taking my Sharpie marker and I am just going over the lines. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the white Waverly chalk paint, actually just whatever's on the brush, and just go over it to kind of quiet down the lines a little. So now I'm just taking the transfer tape and I am just putting it over the vinyl that I cut out with my Cricut, and I am going to just transfer it onto the sign. And now, because I really, really want to preserve this, it's one of my favorite pieces I've ever done. So I am just taking some matte Mod Podge and I'm going over all of the vinyl, the entire sign, to be sure that it stays long term. So now, my friends, this is where the snickering comes in. So I used my Cricut to cut out myself and my 7 siblings, all of our names and our year of birth, and I'm going to transfer them to each of the stir sticks. And now that the stir sticks are done, I am going to do the same Mod Podge over the entire stick to make sure that all of our names stay as well. So now I'm just kind of measuring everything out so that I know where I need to place the hanger. And then I am just taking a little piece of the craft paper off so that I have a place to secure the jute to, because if you do it to the paper, there's a chance that it could pull off. So here I am just kind of hot gluing the jute, and then I'm going to start lining up the stir sticks to complete the sign. Just a little bit more measuring. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to do 2 inches, but with all of our names, I think the sign would be too long. So I went with 1 inch in between each of the stir sticks. And now I'm just kind of lining them up in, the order of our birth, starting with the oldest to the youngest, which is me, by the way. Spoiler alert. But anyway, so now I'm just kind of going to begin the process of gluing all of the sticks on. And now I'm just going to tie a knot at the bottom of both sides, and then I'm just going to cut off the tails. And that is the end of this project. I am so in love with this. I love it so much. It means a lot to me. I love having that many siblings. I can't imagine not having them. Anyways, so let me know what you guys think. And now for this last project, I have 3 crates that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I am using the Waverly White chalk paint, and I am going to give all of the crates 1 coat. Now I'm going to take some of this black and white buffalo check ribbon. I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby. And what I'm going to do is just hot glue one end to the inside of one of the crates, making sure that I cover up the hole, like where the handle is. And then I'm going to wrap it around the crate to the other side and do the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to do that for all 3 of the crates. And now I'm just going to take some of the super glue gel that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am just going to, I'm like staggering the crates as I stack them so that they're not sitting straight on each other, if that makes any sense at all. And now I'm just taking the transfer tape and the vinyl that I cut out again with the Cricut. And I am going to just place our names on the right side of the crates to make it look like those little, the stacked books that everybody's doing. And I am doing that with all 8 of our names. There are 9 spaces, so I will be using something else for that 9th space. So I found these stickers at Crafter Square. They almost look like antiqued, but they're like the 3D. And one of them says, "We are family," and that's the one I decided to use. And now I am taking more of the buffalo check. This is a smaller size, and I believe I got it at the Dollar Tree. And I'm also taking some white and black polka dot and then some of the white jute. And I'm going to wrap it around the left side of the crates, and then tie it off with a beautiful bow on the top. So I did dovetail the ends of the ribbons, and then I ended up just kind of tacking everything into place so that the tails weren't flopping all around, and so I was able to keep the little bow part in place. And then here is the almost finished product. I did end up going back and putting a jewel that I got from totallydazzle.com on the top where the bow is. There it is. It's so, so beautiful. I love it so, so much. Let me know what you guys think. I again want to thank Jamie from SimpleRoots SimpleLiving for doing this collaboration with me. I appreciate you and your help more than you'll ever know. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have not yet subscribed, I hope you will consider doing so and give it a great big thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know which one you liked best. And I will see you all next time. Bye.